Hello friends, welcome back to Pixar Astrology. I'm Pix, and today I'm going to be talking about the new moon at 26 degrees Gemini on June 17th, which is always a good time for a fresh start, a new beginning. But just to flavor things up or unflavor things up a bit, Saturn is stationing retrograde on the same day at 7 degrees Pisces. So I'll be going over 5 key things to look out for over the weekend, from the energy of the new moon's potential to the kind of self-reflection that Saturn's retrograde will be pushing for. Once I'm done with that quick overview, we're going to dive straight into horoscopes for each of the signs. You can check the timestamps in the description to hop straight to your sign. And for those of you looking for a more personalized touch, you can check out Pix's portal for personalized horoscopes, or if you fancy a deeper chat, I'm open for one-on-one consultations. And of course, there's always the free 9th house Discord where you can join into the astro conversation. So let's dive right in and see what this new moon has in store for all of us. Okay, let's start with the 5 things to look out for this weekend, and then I'll hop into the horoscopes. Number 1, embracing change. The new moon in Gemini is ripe for embracing newness, embracing change, sparking curiosity, and turning new pages in your life. So you can look at your birth chart, look at where Gemini, which house Gemini rules, and this is where you can find the fresh starts, the new beginnings that are being planted right now. So while we're looking at our charts, looking at that Gemini house in your chart, we should also look at Pisces, because the moon is squaring Neptune in Pisces. So you might find that whatever new beginning you are feeling drawn to, or whatever new thing you want to learn and whatever you want to communicate, there might be a creative twist to it or an intuitive twist to it. So we want to try and focus on grounding ourselves during this new moon. It'll be a very ungrounded new moon. So we want to look at those houses in our charts, the Gemini and the Pisces houses, look at those topics and kind of see what sort of creative new beginning is unfolding or taking root, I should say, for this new moon. So number 2, we're going to talk a little bit about Saturn in Pisces. And here we go, the cat, the Saturn kitty. And she's shedding so much right now. I would pet her, but her hair gets all over my face and it tickles. So we're not going to do this right now, tuna fish. Come over here to your bed. There we go. Right on time. Cats are ruled by Saturn. She heard me. And she's going to be more stubborn than me too. I'm just not going to pet her so that I don't eat cat hair. Okay, so Saturn in Pisces, Saturn is stationing in Pisces at 7 degrees on this day, which is a cute little beginning. I would say the universe is doubling down on a beginning. So we're going to take Saturn stationing as a cue. Yes, you're very beautiful. As a cue to dig into your dreams, to reassess, to restructure. Spring cleaning for your soul is the vibe. And this requires honesty and a willingness to ask hard questions, prompting some actual real growth. So bear in mind, though, this isn't a one-day thing. Saturn has been slowing down for the past week or two. So there isn't going to be some Saturn retrograde event necessarily. More like just kind of an awareness. The new moon brings more of an awareness to it. So Saturn will be retrograde until November 4th. So this is another chapter in the Saturn in Pisces story beginning, essentially. So that new moon is kind of cute, I'd say, with this new beginning. So we're going to realize that Saturn is slow. Saturn is stopped. So there is some inward reflection. We need to move inward. We need to take a breather. We need to reflect like Saturn is, essentially. So this Gemini new moon isn't as chatterboxy, isn't as butterfly as it could be, with the square to Neptune and with Saturn stationing. Square it. Sign-based square, but square it. So number 3, balancing act between, again, the Gemini and Pisces houses. These houses square. They're both mutable signs. So we got to find a balance between the vibrant Gemini energy and the deep introspective Pisces energy. And it's not really about favoring one or the other, but adjusting. Squares are about adjustments. So look at those house topics and look at how they could be adjusted. And maybe you're just noticing things. You're not necessarily taking big, huge steps, or you are. But this is kind of more of a reflection, a looking inward, a realization, that sort of thing. So number 4, the new moon is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is also in Gemini. So this kind of brings some more, I guess I should say that the fact that Mercury is in Gemini does bring some of that like social butterfly, talkative, communicative energy into the new moon. Though Mercury in Gemini is also square Saturn and Neptune. So this is kind of challenging Mercury's energy. So you might be buzz brain, but you might be thinking a lot deeper or a lot slower, and maybe tapping more into your empathy or intuitive way of communicating. So while socializing or traveling, make sure that you are staying grounded consciously and prepared for any delays possibly with this new moon squaring Neptune and Saturn. All right, the 5th thing I want to talk about, a new moon ritual. So during the new moon, consider some sort of ritual, like setting intentions around whatever Gemini topics are relevant for you, communicating properly, learning, meditating for clarity, or even going on a short trip to stimulate new thoughts. So tailor whatever kind of ritual you have and intentions to the areas of life governed by Gemini and Pisces a little bit too. So in the horoscopes, I'll give you more examples of what exactly you can try and manifest with this new moon. So that was our journey through the new moon in Gemini. Hopefully you got a good grasp on what to expect and maybe some ideas on how to lean into this energy of the new moon. So now let's move into the horoscopes. So be sure to check the timestamps in the description to jump directly to your sign. I recommend you go to your rising sign, but if you want, you can also do your sun and moon sign. So also, again, if you're interested in deeper, more personalized insight, you can join Pix's portal or get a one-on-one consultation with me. I also recommend you join the free 9th House Discord to chat about astrology and tarot and learn from each other and make friends. With all that said, let's dive into what the stars have in store for us for this coming week. Let's get started. Okay, Aries, the new moon is cozying up in your 3rd house. And so this is all about communication, curiosity, and connection. More Gemini, Mercury vibes. It's like your inbox, your social media, and your mind are all suddenly on hyperdrive. And maybe you have a little bit of busy brain during this weekend. Texts are coming in faster. Your thoughts are darting around like hyperactive butterflies, and you're having vibrant conversations with almost everyone you meet when there's a new moon in your 3rd house. From discussing the latest TV shows to like debating philosophical ideas, you're connecting, you're communicating, you're learning, you're educating. Amidst all of this buzz, you might feel the urge to share a new idea or a new project that you've been thinking about. It could be like starting a blog, writing a book, or hosting a podcast. This new moon is a perfect time to initiate any plans like that you have. As a symbolic gesture, I recommend you light a candle for this new moon to bring those ideas out of the darkness and into the world. This new moon supports you, and this candle that I recommend can serve as some sort of tangible representation of your intentions for this lunar cycle. So let's talk about Saturn. On the same day, Saturn decides to station retrograde in your 12th house. And this is the universe gently nudging you to confront background fears and anxieties that you've been hiding or storing away or pushed away in a nice, neat little box in the recess of your mind. So you might find over the weekend or throughout this past week that old fears are resurfacing, or maybe you have a few restless nights due to really vivid dreams. This is happening in one of the houses of dreams, but this isn't meant to scare you. You know, these dreams are here to help you heal most of the time, get those extra emotions out of your body. These are hidden lessons resurfacing for review. And maybe you're working behind the scenes a lot more than usual to bring something out in the open. And this is support for that. So while it might seem like these two events, the new moon and the retrograde, might be at odds, they're actually working together to help you come into a more authentic version of yourself. So this increased communication skills from the new moon in your third house can help you articulate and work through whatever old fears might be brought up from Saturn stationing in the 12th house. By talking about them, by writing them out, or even just acknowledging them, you can definitely begin to notice that their hold isn't as strong for you. There might have been monsters, in the closet, in your dreams, but with the new moon, you can finally turn on the light. So that wraps up your horoscope for this week. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've enjoyed these insights, please give the video a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to join the community. And if you're hungry for even more astro insights, you can join my portal for exclusive weekly or monthly horoscopes, or you can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can become a part of our amazing free Discord community. So check the links in the video description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Tauruses. So this Saturday brings a new moon in your second house, and this is the realm of personal values, resources, and talents. And so this is about money, but it isn't only about money. It's also about what makes you feel secure and what you consider valuable. So the new moon is an opportunity to reflect on money and to set intentions for what you'd like to cultivate with your resources moving forward. So you might feel the urge this weekend to reassess your budget, to explore a new income stream, or take the leap and invest in some long-desired item you've been looking at. But also it could be as simple as just treating yourself to a gourmet meal or like picking up a new plant for your house. It's all about acknowledging and embracing what truly brings joy and comfort and security. So to harness this new moon, I recommend you light a candle with a specific intention connected to your self-worth or a material goal. This is a good one for money, a good one for material stuff, as well as self-confidence. So visualize the flame as the spark ignites your path towards manifesting your goal. Meanwhile, Saturn is stationing retrograde in your 11th house, and this could prompt over the week a reevaluation of your long-term goals or aspirations, as well as your friendships or the groups that you're associated with. So you might find yourself questioning the fulfillment you receive with associations that you are associated with. This could also be a really good time to reflect on how your networks support or challenge your values. Maybe you'll feel more inspired to take on some sort of leadership role in the community, maybe a community project, or maybe you need to, maybe the opposite of that, and you need to distance yourself from some sort of social group that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. So this is where the new moon in Gemini and the Saturn retrograde become interesting. The new moon asks you, what do you value? And Saturn retrograde poses, are these aligned with your larger dreams and your community? You're being asked to navigate and adjust the interplay between your personal resources and your broader societal contributions. So this is a phase that highlights the importance of ensuring your growth and the impact that you make in your community support each other. Embrace this week of adaptation and watch the transformation unfold. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Geminis. Are you ready to feel a little bit more sparkly this weekend on Saturday when the new moon graces your first house? This is the house of self, appearance, your personal outlook. So you might feel like sprucing yourself up a little bit. Maybe it's a fresh haircut. Maybe it's a wardrobe overhaul. But it also could be just a shift in your demeanor or a shift in your outlook on something. This is your new moon to step out of the shadows, to showcase yourself, and to own your space in the world. Take up space. So as a Gemini, I highly recommend you tap into this energy of the new moon. This magic is very easy for you to use. I recommend you light a candle to manifest anything that you want. With a new moon in Gemini, it's all up to you. Maybe a particular change or a fresh start that you'd like to make. And picture the candle's glow as like a symbol of the inner light that you want to shine on the world. Meanwhile, Saturday also sees Saturn, the taskmaster, hitting the brakes in your 10th house. So this calls for a thoughtful reassessment of your career goals, of your reputation, your public image, the role that you take on in society. Maybe it's time to reconsider your current professional path. Maybe consider if it aligns with your core values or if the reputation you're building truly reflects who you are. Some of you might start questioning the structures of your current work situation or maybe even contemplate a career change. As the new moon in your first house encourages self-renewal, this retrograde, Saturn's retrograde in your 10th house, asks you to align this revitalized energy with your professional world or with your public image. The spotlight is on you, yes, but how does this light shine on the stage of your career and public roles? What do you want to be known for, and does it mesh with who you're becoming? This period serves as a time to manifest personal changes that ripple into your professional sphere or your public image. And it reminds us that self-evolution and career development are not separate, but definitely interconnected, an interconnected process in our life's journey. So enjoy this new moon, enjoy this moment of self-realignment and career or image contemplation, and allow whatever growth you have moving forward to unfold naturally. You don't have to force it. The universe is holding you in this. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Cancers. When the new moon nestles in your 12th house this week, on Saturday specifically, it's a lot like having a very chill day at home with a comforting mug of tea and your favorite book. It's about taking time for you, for self-care, and for getting in touch with what's really going on with you under the surface. So maybe that means journaling for the new moon, or meditating, or maybe just sitting quietly, letting your mind wander. This is a good new moon for staying in and not necessarily socializing. If you do go out, I do see a little bit of drama that might play out, but you know, drama's fun. So I do recommend you light a candle on Saturday or over the weekend that can set as a reminder for your need for space, your need for alone time, and to remind you to take time to relax, to refocus, get in touch with your inner world. I recommend taking like a really nice self-care night for this new moon and really just honor yourself. So while you're curled up on the sofa, Saturn is going retrograde in your 9th house. And this is a bit like receiving a letter from a far off friend who's asking you about your plans for the future, what you believe in, or maybe even just thinking about taking a big trip. So Saturn's retrograde is making you question if you've been living in alignment with your broader goals and philosophies. Are you acting in line with your beliefs? Are you striving towards your ambitions? The interplay between the new moon and Saturn's retrograde is like having a heart-to-heart with yourself. So it's not really about immediate action this weekend, but more about understanding and acknowledging your feelings and plans and setting the stage for future progress. So as you navigate this weekend, keep an open mind. You're on a unique journey right now of self-understanding with this new moon, with this week, and each step is a very significant part of your journey. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Leo. Okay, so get ready for this. It's Saturday, and there's a new moon popping up in your 11th house. So this is where your hopes, your dreams, and your connections that support you live. It's like walking into a house party where everyone you've ever known and wanted to connect with is chilling out, and they're all excited to see you. It's about linking up, sharing your dreams, and potentially dreaming up new dreams. It's a very, very social new moon for y'all. So I recommend lighting a candle with the intention to foster connections that you want to foster. Like, imagine the candle sparking as a metaphorical bonfire around which you and your network are gathering, sharing stories, dreams, and supporting each other. You're not just looking to make friends, you're seeking your people, the people who get your vision. But here's the thing. On the same day, Saturn is pulling that handbrake and going retrograde in your 8th house. And this isn't the 8th house is not a spooky haunted house. It's your personal treasure chest, where all the things you value deeply and share intimately with others are stored. And it's a place of vulnerability, of deep transformational changes. So as Saturn is taking a step back here, you might find yourself reflecting on deep-seated stuff. Who are you in your most intimate relationships? How do you share your life, your resources, your space, your deepest self with other people? Are there any debts, physical or emotional, that need to be sorted out while Saturn's stationing? So Saturn and the new moon might seem like they are in different lanes, but they're actually working together this weekend, and you're being asked to start fresh with your networks, your aspirations. That's the new moon in the 11th, while also delving deep into what intimacy and shared resources means to you, and that's Saturn in the 8th. So it's like redefining what friendship means to you by understanding your own boundaries and capacities in all intimate types of relationships. So as you navigate this week and weekend, remember to be gentle with yourself. It's about understanding and redefining more than taking immediate action. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Virgos. Picture this. It's Saturday, and there's a new moon setting up shop in your 10th house, and that is about your career and your public image, your ambitions, all the places that you leave your mark. Think of the new moon like the beginning of a brand new project. You're sketching out the blueprint, brainstorming ideas, maybe even sprucing up your LinkedIn profile. It's all about being seen in a light that you want to shine in, making waves in your professional field while doing so. So how about this? This is a very powerful new moon for you to use for career, reputation, professional projects, that sort of thing. So light a candle, I recommend, that symbolizes the spark of ambition or an initial flame of potential professional journeys. See this candle and this new moon as a beacon, guiding you towards your career goals or your aspirations. Maybe even jot down what success looks like to you and pin it up where you can see it every day. Meanwhile, Saturn, the taskmaster, is hitting reverse in your 7th house. So this is where partnerships, both personal and professional, come into play. It's about reflecting on who's riding shotgun in your life. Are these relationships giving you the balance and fulfillment that you need in your life? Are are there areas that need a bit more work, a bit more understanding in relationships? So these two events, the new moon and Saturn stationing, might seem like two separate stories, but they're actually chapters in the same book. The new moon in the 10th house is encouraging you to start fresh with your career, with your public image, with whatever professional projects you have going. But at the same time, Saturn retrograde in the 7th house is asking you to reflect on your relationships and the roles that they play in your life and how that might affect your professional life. So it's a bit like defining your professional goals while taking into account the partnerships that support you in this. It's a call to integrate your career aspirations with your personal relationships to find some sort of harmony between your professional identity and your personal connections. But be patient this week. It's definitely a process to go through this sort of thing. It's not an overnight change. We're just reflecting, recalibrating. It's about understanding, adjusting, and ultimately aligning these two factors in your life. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Libras. Get ready for an interesting new moon in your 9th house. This is the house to dream big, to pursue big brain things, to expand your mind, take long trips, and just generally push past familiarness. So picture yourself eyeing some sort of intriguing online course that you're interested in. Maybe you have a sudden urge to plan some sort of trip also that you've never been. Or maybe you're drawn to exploring some sort of new philosophy or spiritual practice that resonates with you. So these are all new moon possibilities. I recommend you light a candle as a little ritual for this new moon. Imagine this candle that you're lighting as a guiding light, casting some sort of glow on unexplored territories in your life. Let this candle that you light for this new moon symbolize your willingness to learn, to grow, to expand, to broaden your perspectives, to broaden your horizons. It's all about setting intentions for expansion, for exploration, and for seeking some sort of knowledge that resonates with your soul. Meanwhile, on the same day, Saturn, our cosmic auditor, is stationing retrograde in your 6th house. And this is the realm of your everyday routines, or work life, or physical health, or pets, or coworkers. Saturn's stopping and stepping backwards in your 6th house might prompt a little bit of a health check or some sort of check with any of these topics. But overall, it's a health check with both your actual body and your general daily habits, your daily habit health. So maybe you're suddenly feeling some sort of need to revamp your exercise routine or reconsider your current work-life balance. Maybe some sort of drama is going on with coworkers or with your pets. So you might wonder how the new moon and the Saturn stationing relate. So you're being nudged to expand your horizons and push boundaries with this new moon. And at the same time, you're being asked to reconsider and potentially rework your daily routines and your health habits with Saturn's retrograde. So you're on a quest for greater knowledge, but you're also reminded to maintain a solid routine and to look after your health this week and this weekend. This journey with personal growth is exciting, and it's important to have a strong foundation so that it can be sustainable. So it's a dual narrative this week and weekend with exploration and introspection, expansion and healthy routines. So two sides of the same coin in this growth story for you. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights Right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Scorpios. So it's Saturday, and we're ringing in the new moon in your 8th house. So this house is on the deep end of the pool. It's all about transformation, intimacy, vulnerability, shared resources, and even mystical aspects of life. So maybe you're finding yourself finally ready to open up emotionally in a close relationship, or maybe you have an opportunity to dive into some kind of joint financial venture with somebody. It's also a weekend where you might become more interested in things like tarot and astrology and other esoteric knowledge. I recommend you light a candle as a beacon for illuminating hidden depths. This is a candle that can represent your intention to courageously navigate through deeper, more complex layers of life. It's about facing fears, embracing transformation, embracing vulnerability, and acknowledging the power of all of this. At the same time, Saturn, the taskmaster, is stationing retrograde in your 5th house of creativity, romance, and just self-expression. So you might start to notice a feeling of needing to reassess the way that you express yourself creatively, or how you're showing up in romantic relationships. Maybe it's time for a deep dive into your own heart, figuring out what truly makes it sing. So how does the new moon and the Saturn retrograde fit together? As the new moon pulls you towards deeper intimacy and shared resources, Saturn's retrograde prompts a reevaluation of your self-expression and your romantic endeavors. So this could play out as a deeper exploration of what you truly need from a romantic partner, or how you share your innermost creativity with the world while also supporting emotional or financial transformation for you. So overall, this weekend is a deep dive into your heart and soul, a journey of self-discovery and transformation on multiple levels. So brace yourself for a bit of introspection this weekend. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Sagittarius. Okay, so this Saturday's new moon is lighting up your 7th house, and this is the house of one-on-one partnerships, business collaborations, and contractual agreements and clients. So this might be a new moon that kickstarts a new chapter in a relationship or in a way that you relate to people. So maybe you're starting to see someone in a new light, or you're considering teaming up with someone on a project. Either way, there's a fresh wave of energy invigorating your connections with this new moon. So I recommend for this new moon to do some sort of ritual where you light a candle as a symbol for partnership. So lighting the candle as a potential, like as the candle lights up, so does the potential for powerful connections in your life. It's a nice reminder that you're not alone and that collaboration can ignite possibilities that you never even thought of. So light a candle for dream relationships. At the same time, Saturn, the cosmic taskmaster, is taking a nice retrograde U-turn, and it's beginning a retrograde journey in your 4th house. The 4th house is the house of home, family, roots, and it might bring up themes of needing to reassess your living situation, or revisit past issues with family, or understanding your emotional foundation better. So how do these cosmic events relate to each other? As the new moon energizes your relationships, Saturn in your 4th house asks you to bring a sense of groundedness and introspection to your interactions. It's about bridging your external world of relationships with your internal world of emotions and roots. Maybe you realize that your relationships can only flourish when your emotional foundation is solid, or you're having some sort of drama with that topic. Or maybe you are deciding to bring more of your authentic self into your partnerships, maybe deepening your partnerships and making them more meaningful. Either way, it's a dynamic interplay between your external and your internal worlds, and it's going to definitely provide some thought-provoking insights. So overall, expect new beginnings in your relationships or the way that you relate to people. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Capricorn. Okay, so this new moon is on Saturday, gracing your 6th house. So this is the part of your chart that deals with your daily routines, your pets, your health, and your work. So expect a fresh burst of energy when it comes to your everyday life. You might find yourself reinvigorated to start a new fitness routine, or maybe there's a fresh project at work that has caught your interest. It's about the little things that make up the big picture of your life, and this new moon is all about getting those gears turning smoothly. So, as this new moon graces your 6th house, I recommend you do a new moon ritual. Consider lighting a candle, but not just any candle. You're going to look at this candle and you're going to see it as the get stuff done candle. And as it burns, you're going to allow it to ignite your passion for productivity, for wellness, and for getting those tasks, checked off your to-do list. It's a very symbolic nod to the workhorse energy of the 6th house. On the other hand, this week, Saturn is stationing retrograde in your 3rd house, which is about communication, your immediate environment, and learning. So with Saturn's reflective energy here, you might find yourself reassessing how you connect to those around you, or how you express yourself to other people, or maybe even exploring some sort of subject that's been on your mind lately. Go down a rabbit hole of some kind. There could be something challenging that comes up that requires you to slow down also. Saturn is your ruling planet, and when Saturn slows down, it recommends that you slow down also. So you might be feeling extra tired, maybe you are getting sick, or maybe you are just realizing some things. So how does Saturn's retrograde and the new moon tie together? Well, as the new moon motivates you to streamline your daily life, Saturn in your 3rd house is asking you to think deeply about how you communicate and how you learn within your day-to-day interactions. Maybe it's about sharing your newfound fitness journey with some friends, or it could be that work project requires you to learn and express new ideas for your brain. There's an interplay here between doing and communicating, and it's a great opportunity to harmonize doing and communicating in your life. It's not only about getting stuff done, but also about understanding and sharing your journey while getting the stuff done along the way. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Aquarius. As the new moon graces your 5th house on Saturday, you're probably going to feel a renewed interest in enjoying the lighter side of life. You might find yourself organizing a game night with friends, maybe taking your partner out for a spontaneous dinner date, and that creative project that you've been toying with. This is a perfect weekend to get it off the ground. In line with the spirit of the new moon, why not incorporate a small ritual? Try lighting a candle for this new moon and setting an intention around whatever brings you joy. Is it dedicating more time to your painting? Is it spending more quality time with your loved ones? Watching the candle burn could serve as a reminder to prioritize sources of happiness and joy in your life in the coming weeks. We aren't here to only work. We are here to experience joy. I've decided. So what's interesting, though, is on the same day, Saturn is stationing retrograde in your second house. So without even realizing it, you might start revisiting your budget or reassessing your financial goals over the week and weekend. Maybe you're finding that you want to trade your trending shoes for a financial planning book, or choosing to cook at home instead of eating out. The other thing about Saturn stationing is that it is your ruling planet. As an Aquarius rising or Aquarius ruled person, Saturn is a ruling planet of yours. So when Saturn slows down and stops to move backwards, you and your body might slow down to stop and move backwards. So you could be feeling extra tired. You could be feeling a little bit sick. You could be just feeling run down and not wanting to be very social. Or you could just be realizing some things. So as the new moon prompts you to chase joy and Saturn nudges you towards financial mindfulness, you're definitely going to find an unexpected synergy happening. Unexpected synergy. So could that passion project of yours, fueled by the new moon's energy, also be a potential source of income? Stay tuned to find out. Spoilers, yes, they could be. So as you indulge in these things you love, keep an eye open for any opportunities that they might bring your way. So overall, Saturdays and this weekend will be a period of pursuing pleasure and practicality, all the P's. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends. Hello, Pisces. So this Saturday's new moon in your 4th house is likely going to bring an emphasis onto your home and your private life. So you might feel like rearranging your furniture this weekend, or putting up some new decor, or maybe looking into a bigger move of some kind. In family situations, you could find yourself reaching out to relatives that you haven't spoken to in a while, or maybe diving into a family tree or some sort of ancestral exploration. Given the strong home vibes for this new moon for y'all, a fitting new moon ritual could involve lighting a candle with the purpose of manifesting a warm and harmonious domestic space. So picture what a peaceful and comforting home looks like for you as you light this candle, and keep that image in your mind throughout the moon cycle, revisiting it as time goes on. So meanwhile, Saturn is stationing retrograde in your 1st house this week, and this might prompt some serious introspection or a serious change of sails. It might feel like you've suddenly walked into a room of mirrors and you're being faced with a lot of your own habits this week, a lot of your patterns and self-perceptions. Self-awareness is loud. You might be feeling a strong urge to set boundaries around this time, which could manifest as saying no to people more often, or just being more selective with the commitments that you make. Interestingly, these two events with Saturn and the new moon are working together for you to create a powerful time of personal growth and nurturing. The new moon in your 4th house encourages you to foster a safe and supported home environment, while Saturn in the 1st house is pushing you to establish healthier habits and stronger boundaries in general. So as you're sprucing up your living space or reaching out to family, you're also learning to prioritize your needs and your personal space. In the end, this could result in a stronger sense of self and a much more nurturing home life for yourself. So that wraps up your horoscope. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed these insights, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe to join the community or for more astrological goodness. If you want more insights right now, you can join Pix's portal for personalized weekly and monthly horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can join the 9th House Discord server for free for more astro conversation. So again, thank you so much. Check the links in the description to get started, and I will see you next time, friends.